Hey, guys. Thank y'all for joining. We are back for another video for our midday pop-in. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday to everyone. Let's jump on in, all right? Y'all pardon me for being off camera, okay? It's me, I promise. It's Caramel. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's jump on in, all right? First topic, I was telling you guys about in Car Chronicles about how Towanda Braxton and Tamar Braxton was having this little knockdown drag out where Tamar exposed that Towanda, her sister, was stealing money from her credit card, okay? And Tamar put her on blast to say, hey, I know where you live because I'm the one that put down the damn payment for your ass to stay where you stand. I said, ooh, that's a read right there, girl. But let's go ahead and get into this topic. All right, let's go ahead and share so y'all can see. I said, damn, they going for the jugular right here, all right? Let's go ahead and see it. Hey, everybody. All right, so right here, as you guys can see, shout out to It's On Site. It said that Tamar accuses Towanda of using her credit card for years without permission. Said instead of denying it, Towanda fired back by accusing Tamar of allegedly sleeping with one of Tony's men. Ooh, not sharing men, child. Said that this right here said that a conversation might really need to be had because Towanda might actually be the villain that everybody has always tried to make Tamar out to be. So they said that Tamar gets a bad rap because she's animated and expressive with how she reacts. But that damn Towanda, they said, child, Towanda is a hot ass mess. Now, they said that honestly, beyond the mess, said that this is deeply disheartening. And no one could imagine falling out with their sisters like this, but said that seeing black women, black sisters in the same family hurt each other this way on camera is pretty heavy. All right. So they put out some real damaging stuff against each other. Let's go ahead and jump on into it.
The man my address. I'm not expecting y'all to really give a about me. What I am asking about is my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So exactly. My thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment.
Beautiful.
And you've been stealing from me for the past couple years on my credit cards. And help me.
But what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You stole men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them a few times.
Who? What man?
Do not get the link.
Bitch. Dirty low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Towanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to God.
That's a lie. Which part are you trying to?
Your man for? You think I too? Don't you? Don't the man.
Ooh, child. That was a lot right, Ty. Let me find out they out here switching up and having threesomes with one man out here, girl. Ooh, that was a lot. So Towanda, as you guys can see, did not debunk that lie or that accusation rather of stealing from her sister Tamar, stealing money from her credit card for years. So how'd she get the credit card? Maybe Tamar put her purse down somewhere and had to go to the bathroom right quick. And while she was gone, Towanda done went up in her purse and then got her credit card up out of there and commenced to swiping it and or calling it in on some little merchandise. But Tamar made it very much so plain that she, honey, was that she put the money down for Towanda to stay where she stands. Hence the reason she knows where she lives. But she ain't let Towanda know where she lived because Towanda allegedly got the sticky fingers. All right. But, you know, her finger ain't stuck to no wig because she's still running around here looking like she's looking. But was that a bad read? I don't know. So anywho, let's go ahead and get into what the people have to say about this situation, girl. So this person said, oh, these ladies are vicious. Said, you stole your other sister's man, girl. Ooh, let me find out. Okay. So this person here says, wait a minute, Tamar put down Towanda's payment and that's how you treated her? Right, Towanda. All right, so another person said that, and she bought her a car that the ex-husband was driving while Towanda was working for Tony as her assistant and did because it was on the show. All right, Andre with his broke down non-working ass. Let's continue. Said that I know where you live. I paid the down payment. Conversation should have been over after that. Okay, that was a whole lot of read right there. All right, so this person here says that I always said that those three treated Tamar and Tracy very differently than each other, said that you can see it more now since Tracy's passing. Right. Y'all know that Tracy, since she passed, because y'all know Tracy was getting all the heat from the sisters. They all talked about her from Tony all the way down. Tony was talking about, and I'm talking about publicly on national television, Tony told Tracy that she is getting too big. She need to trim down because she don't look good being that big. Said, you need to start working out. because you don't look good being that big with all that stomach. I was like, damn, Tony. Now, just because you eat 2 grains of rice a day don't mean you got to be talking to Tracy like that. And she offended Tracy. Tracy felt away about that, okay? So now that she's not here, Tamar's catching all the heat. And I keep telling y'all, I feel like there's a little bit of jealousy somewhere where it comes from Towanda, because Towanda hates the fact that Tamar is the most paid sister out of the whole family, even more than Tony now, okay? Tony was the one that was making the most because she's the star of the family, but Tamar is the one with all the coins. And if and when one of them have, like a little situation where they're down and out financially, Tamar always stepped up and helped. As you guys heard her just say, I put the down payment down for you to stay where you're staying right now. You wouldn't have had a place to stay. I bought her a car. I've loaned her $30,000, and Towanda still turned around and was stealing money from her credit card. Child. Let's keep going. They said that the show has broken their family. Said that each season gets more toxic despite the tragic passing of Tracy. Said that Tamar can never make a point without being aggressive. Said that when you need a break or smash glasses, child, said that then there's something wrong with you. Well, sometimes people have the tendency to bring out the beast in you when you know they're lying and trying to use trigger words, all right? Instead of Towanda saying, you know what, you're right, I did steal some money from you and I'm gonna pay it back to you. Instead of her admitting that and being apologetic, then she want to throw in to try to deflect from the fact that she just got called out from stealing. You want to throw in the fact that you felt that Tamar may have slept with one of Tony's men, and why you clocking Tony's men dick mouths is so beyond me, girl. That didn't have shit to do with you, even if Tamar did do that. But the simple fact that you ain't addressed the fact that you were stealing further let everybody know the type of person you are, Towanda. Let's continue. So this person said, I believe Tamar, said no shade, but this is not the first time that she's been accused of stealing. Oh, yeah, she did. I remember the episode where Towanda called all the sisters to come over and look at her new place, and Tamar went into the closet and was like, hold up, this is my vest that you got in here. How you get my vest, Towanda? And then it was a shirt or something that Towanda had in there, and then it was something else. By the time Tamar walked up out of Tawanda's house, and Towanda was like, that's not your shirt. And Tamar was like, that is my shirt. You stole it from my house, and I've been looking for this shirt, something to that effect. But by the time Tamar walked out, she had a whole armload of clothes that Towanda had stole from Tamar's house. So yeah, she has stolen before some clothes, and now it's money. So you don't upgrade a girl from clothes to money. All right, so it said that she got accused of fraud by a landlord a few years ago. Oh, let me find out Towanda out here fraud. Said that Ann was alleged to have stolen Miss E's SSI check in the 2000s. Towanda, you better not tell me you doing all this. All right. Oh, girl, you a bald-headed lie. It says Ann says that she's been arrested for trying to cash a forged check. Ooh, say check it out, girl. It's history. That's some tea right there. Y'all hear that? Damn, Towanda. Damn, Towanda. Ooh, let's continue, Lord. That's a lot. That about took me out. It said that they should have called this season, child. Said that when the tables turn, because Tamar is fed up, and this season is definitely heavyweight. It is, child. This is a lot of heavy shit that's going on. I am shocked and appalled about Towanda, though. All right. So this person here said that Tamar may be dramatic and poorly media trained, says, but I don't believe that she lies when it comes to her sisters and their drama. They said, child, I don't care what nobody got to say. Ooh, Lord. All right, this person here says that I might be going out on a limb here, but I really think that all of them were jealous of Tamar. Boom, I said it. Said that she became really commercially successful. Says at her peak, she had Vince's coins and his songs, TV shows, and endorsements, and did. Said that that's why she was always painted as the villain. Okay. Said that Trina is so mischievous here. Says acting all innocent and unaware of everything, but her face throughout this whole scene says it all. Yeah. She knew about Towanda stealing. She knew about a whole lot of shit that was being said. And she probably know the person that they're saying that somebody allegedly slept with. Okay, too. I don't know. Said that, yo, what the F? And they calm. Said that they doing this show for their sister? Girl, Let's keep going. Another person says that everyone wants to make Towanda the villain. Says that after someone attempted to shame you, said that for their sister helping pay for a down payment for a home, said that that's why her retaliation was lethal and triggered by Tamar. Said that why everyone argues with Tamar, including outside of the family, she is the problem. Y'all think so? Tamar is problematic. I got to say that. But it's got to be a stab in the back when somebody go and steal something from you, especially when you just loaned them $30K and you still gonna steal my credit card and take more, and you have not made any attempts to pay said $30,000 back, according to what Tamar was saying. Like, girl, I loaned you money and you ain't even paid me back a damn dollar, but then you gonna go steal my fucking credit card and was using it multiple times, not one time, girl, but you got away with it the first time. You was like, oh, let me take some more money because she ain't found out yet. I mean, when a bitch making so much money, she might not see $5,000 here or $1,000 there or $500 over there. So maybe that's why Towanda kept swiping that damn card, because she felt like Tamar just, swimming in money. She ain't gonna never see it. But the problem here is that you did take the shit, and she did loan you $30K even after putting a down payment on, so your ass can have a roof over your head, and you gonna sit up here and act ungrateful and then want to talk out of your ass over there. And I just didn't like that. But let's continue. That's being very ungrateful. Said that all this is that evil mama's fault. Child, it always come back to the mama on it. Said Miss Evelyn is pure old school black evil. And then they put the demon emoji. See? But I did tell y'all before that I felt like Mama E, honey, was definitely influencing her daughters in terms of how they think, which direction they go, who they take up for, what side they be on. She pretty much gave them an ultimatum back in the day that, hey, either you stand up for me or you go over there and stand up for your daddy. And Tracy was the only one that took her daddy's side and did not side with the mother when the two of them got divorced. So as you guys can see, all the other sisters kind of had this little attitude towards Tracy. Tracy became public enemy number one. They all treated her like shit. Like all of them did. All because she chose the daddy's side, okay? And she became friends with the daddy's new mama. I mean, not the daddy's new wife, okay? The woman named Miss Wanda. Y'all remember from the show? So, yeah, so they all kind of had some type of daggers for Tracy. Now that Tracy's gone, now that spirit done jumped on over there to Tamar. Now they coming after Tamar. Okay, and a lot of it I feel like maybe some jealousy, because y'all see Tony jump up and jumped all up in her face. Let's play it one more time before we move on, because child, that about blew me out my chair right there. I said, well, hot damn. Ooh, y'all ready? Let's go, honey.
And my address. I'm not expecting y'all to really give a about me. What I am asking about is my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment.
Beautiful.
And you've been stealing from me for the past couple years on my credit cards. Help
But
me.
what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them.
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
You not get the lead.
Oh, bitch. Dirty low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Towanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to God.
That's a lie. Which God are you trying to?
Your man for? You think I too? Don't you? The man, my address.
Baby, I love it, okay? Yeah, see, this is my level of drama. I like this type of drama. I can't do that darn love and hip-hop Miami stuff. But this right here, this is right up my alley. I love this right here, okay? Girl. Let's go back to that comment that I was just talking about with Towanda. With Towanda, honey. Because, baby, y'all ready? Let's read it one more time, honey, because this is some tea right here, baby. Now, this says that no shade, but this isn't the first time that Towanda been accused of stealing. Now, they said that she got accused of fraud by a landlord a few years ago and was alleged to have stolen Miss E's Social Security check in the early 2000s, honey. And, see, that's another one. And she's been arrested, girl, for trying to cash a forged check. So you don't went and put your name or forge somebody's name on a check and tried to go down there and cash that bitch and got caught up. And now Tamar done loaned your ass $30K and you won't pay her back, but you want to sit up here and clock her coochie mouths, girl. Not today, you ain't. All right. But what y'all think? Oh, Lord, put in the comments. All right, so we got one more thing with Tamar, honey, because Tamar is now clearing up. Ooh, Towanda been a snake, girl. I told y'all about Towanda. I told y'all about Towanda. But now here is where Tamar is clearing up that she was initially asked to be Tawanda's matron of honor. We talked about it this morning in Car Chronicles. Towanda asked, and it seemed like she was trying to play a switcheroo with the cameras. And I mean, when I say she, I mean Towanda. Like, you're going to get on the camera and say you wanted Tamar to be your matron of honor, but then you turn around and told Tamar that you didn't want her to come because she going to fuck everything up. And that's Tawanda's words, all right? But then you on camera talking about, oh, my family don't support me. My family ain't here for me. But you told her not to come, and you disinvited her from being your matron of honor. So which one is it? Either you want her to be there, okay? Either you want her to be there or you don't. Like, don't be on camera saying one thing and then be off camera and telling somebody you don't want them to be somewhere, but then be playing and crying victim like they just decided not to come when you disinvited them. Like, that's some snake shit right there. Let's go ahead and get into what Tamar had to say.
Can you tell us why you don't feel comfortable at this point going to the bachelorette trip?
That's a lie. Tamar was going to Tulum. Tamar had a ticket. I was told that Towanda does not want us to come. And you was the person who said that Towanda said for me not to come. Or no, OG.
I had a conversation with Towanda, and I didn't think you were going to receive it.
Tony said that she might not be able to make it because she's booked.
Honestly, I don't give a no more. Honestly.
But now Tay was trying to come out.
She wasn't trying to come out for that reason. Stop.
Well, she's trying to come. Now she has her reasons.
She would have everything up. And nope.
So why would you say?
Oh, so y'all see how she just said that, and then she looked out the corner of her eye and realized that the camera caught it, and then she shut up. Yeah, Tamar, she won't trying to do shit. She would have just came and fucked everything up, then looked out the side of her eye, out the corner of her eye over there, and saw the camera caught it, and then decided to shut up and play on her phone some more. But see, you invited this girl to be your matron of honor, but then got your ass on camera and tried to tell the whole entire world that Tamar just was not coming to support you, and that she just decided not to come. It was not that. You told her off camera that you didn't know, you no longer wanted her to come and be your matron of honor. Tamar had already purchased a flight ticket to come, and you told her not to come, but got on camera and told everybody else that Tamar did not want to be your matron of honor and decided not to come. Tony, they were saying, was booked, but you didn't have that kind of energy for Tony. So Tony can be booked and never show up for anything because Tony don't really ever come to y'all shit anyway. Tony have her own life, her own thing that she have going on. But when Tony don't show up, nobody say nothing. But then when Tamar is busy and ain't got some shit to do, then it's let's just play and be the martyr over here and act like, you know, I'm the victim and whatever. After you done told this girl not to come, and you just told the producer that you don't want her there because she gonna fuck everything up. So which one is it, Towanda? You playing both sides of the fence over here, sis. All right, let's continue.
That you don't want me to come and you want me to be your maid of honor. Would that suggest that I was never invited in the first place and I probably wasn't never meant to be the maid of honor?
Can you tell us why you don't feel comfortable with this?
What y'all think about that? Y'all see this little switcheroo, this lie that just was carrying on right here? Oh, Lord. Let's move on, though, child. All right, so we got some more drama, honey. All right, let's get into this Bell Collective bullshit, because, baby, they about to knock down, drag out over here. They done up and found out that Glenn, let's go ahead and put him on the screen, honey. Glenn from Bell Collective, Glendale is what they call him, that old country-ass name. Glendale, who is the husband of Letitia, the one to be wearing all them medium clothes with her stomach sticking out, looking like she 10 months pregnant with the busted down lace front on girl. Her. All right, so Glenn been out here doing some things he shouldn't have been doing, texting another female, okay, that was invited to the Bell Collective circle and try to up and lie about it. And this girl also was trying to befriend Letitia. Whole time she was entertaining Letitia's husband, Glenn, and now they getting ready to put all their shit on Front Street, and Glenn want to act like he's so mad when he was the one that was participating in the bullshit. I cannot stand people to act like they're overly upset when they initiated the bullshit. Like, how is that? How does that work for you? Work for you to act like you so mad now when you initiated said bullshit. Let's get into this. Shout out to On TV. Boom.
What happened? Did you have sex with Mandy?
Hell no, we ain't never slept together.
No, but if we're gonna be clear, am I lying about anything? Am I lying about anything?
We danced. We danced. That's it. All right?
Okay. Finally.
We danced, bro. That's it. I ain't nothing. I ain't taking nothing home. Ain't shit happened.
Wait, what? So what we not gonna do? Wait, what? So we not.
I'm humiliated. I'm hurt again by Glenn. The questions that Latrice put on her paper, they were aimed at me and Glenn and my marriage.
We about to play a game. Have you ever been attracted to someone in the group?
Why would you do that?
What happened? Did you?
Now, the reason why the question was put on there and the person who put the question on there was Latrice, okay? Latrice put the question on there when they were playing like a little couples game, whatever. So she knew about said situation that happened with Glenn and old girl. So I think what she was trying to do was bust Glenn out in front of the whole entire group in terms of putting that question on there to see if Glenn was going to come clean in front of Letitia. Meanwhile, Letitia caught her straight because she didn't know what the hell was going on, and she was blown aback, or taken aback rather, by said person because she thought this girl was her friend, only to find out that she's been entertaining her husband behind the scenes. You should not be texting her husband, and if he texts you, you should have told the wife, hey, your husband been texting me. You might want to check your man because I feel like that's inappropriate. Y'all are married. Why the fuck is he texting me? So that's how that should have been handled. But Glenn, he's not a stranger. He's not a stranger to the bullshit because y'all know what a couple seasons ago his ass was sitting on the stage and had to be paternity tested because it was said that he was the father of said person's child because he was over there sneaking and sticking somebody else. But, thank God it came back that he was not the father of said child. But the simple fact you had to be, have a paternity test on you and said other person or person's child, which indicated that you slept with him unprotected because people don't get pregnant when they use protection. I'm just saying. Unless the thing break. But we know that was not the case. Glenn been out here living raggedy. Glenn been playing in the Letitia's face, and she continued to take him back. So now he's talking about, oh, I was just dancing with her. How were you dancing with her? Were you two-stepping with her, let's say 10 feet apart, or were you all up on her like R. Kelly and feeling on her booty? Were you doing that? What were you doing, Glenn? Because it gives that some inappropriate something was going on because old girl sound like she still haven't told everything that happened, but twins, as the old people say, you and old girl. Let's continue. We're going to play one more time.
Have sex with Mandy?
Hell no, we ain't never slept together.
No, but if we're going to be clear, am I lying about anything? Am I lying about anything?
We danced. We danced. That's it. All right?
Okay. Finally.
We danced, bro. That's it. I ain't nothing. I ain't taking nothing home. Ain't did happen.
Wait, what?
Glenn, it gives you was behind her, humping up on her. That's the kind of dancing that it gives right here. Because the way she walked off, she was like, boo-ish. That it was more than that. It was more than a dance. Because y'all know now, honey, if y'all see some of these young people dancing on the floor, it's given that they are, it looks like they in the bed. It looks like they are doing something in the bedroom. It's that kind of dancing. It's all the way past dirty dancing, okay? If you see how these young folk dance now, how they have their hands all up under somebody's skirt, grinding all up on them, hands all over the boobs and all that. So what kind of dancing were you doing, Glenn? And where were you to be having said dance with her versus being with your wife? It's giving that you out creeping again and your ass done got caught. Now he mad.
So what we not gonna do?
Wait, what? So we not
I'm humiliated. I'm hurt again by Glenn. The questions that Latrice put on her paper, they were aimed at me and Glenn and my marriage.
We about to play a game. Have you ever been attracted to someone in the group?
Why would you do that?
Okay, so we can look at this two ways. All right. So Latrice supposed to be Letitia's friend. Now we can look at this two ways. We can look at this as she's trying to indirectly or subliminally tell you that your husband's still out here on the fuck shit. Or you can look at this as her being this messy individual who was trying to openly embarrass the fuck out of you in front of everybody because you pissed her off last season. That's what it's giving. Because y'all did just kind of make up and become friends again after last season. Y'all had a little knockdown, drag out or whatever. But this season, it gives that she was trying to indirectly and subliminally embarrass you and also expose your husband in front of everybody in the group. And you kind of did catch a little stray there and be a little embarrassed, but you are not a stranger to being embarrassed about Glenn because again, Glenn was said to have fathered a child with somebody else, which means that he did cheat on you before. And the problem with Letitia is given that you are very gullible, and it's given that Glenn can do whatever the hell he want to do because he knows he's gonna always get to come back home because he knows that you are very weak in the knees. Okay, like SWV over there. So that's what it's giving me, Letitia. I think you need to grow up. well, maybe not grow no more. Maybe you need to mature a little bit more and realize the person that you lay beside every night is not your friend. Okay. There's a certain movie called Sleeping with the Enemy, and Glenn is very much so the enemy. All right. I would not trust him on any level, because if he will go out and possibly impregnate someone else and you take him back, and now yet again on another season, he is doing the same shit to you, because what he's trying to do, if he's having private text messages and conversations with the woman, everybody know it starts with a text, and then it goes to telephone calls, and then it goes to, oh, let's go out and just have a little drinky drink, and then the next thing you know, you touching and feeling all up on this person, and then you wind up in the bed. So I feel like had he continued this interaction with said female right here, they would have wound up sleeping together, because Glenn does not have this type of respect for his wife that he needs to have. And Letitia act like she is dumb as a damn rock, because she see the bullshit, but then you say, but she was my friend. No, the fuck she was not. Sometimes women get close to you so they can get what they want from you, which is your man. And if your stupid ass ain't woke enough, then she gonna walk right up in there and get your man, sit on his thing, and get everything that you think you got and claim it as hers. And that's just what it is. But we're gonna move along. Okay, yeah. So she want to be stupid, baby. Please be stupid. All right, let's continue on. Keisha KR expresses her frustration that many artists that Gucci Mane helped get on early in his career or their careers don't accept and or acknowledge his contributions due to his past struggles. T.I. actually responded because he felt like someone was subliminally saying something to him. So we're going to look at T.I.'s response here in a second, but let's go ahead and look at the interview that Gucci Mane and Keisha KR, which is his wife, did with the Breakfast Club. All right, then we're gonna look at T.I.'s response. And thank you, Neighborhood Talk.
Look at Gucci, and if you really think about all the artists that he has touched and could have signed, he could have been bigger than any label out there. If you go through them, we can go from Thug to Waka to the Migos to the list goes on and on and on. Do you think?
Yeah, Waka was signed.
Yeah. Do you think if I was there, I could have helped him build that empire? Because he could have been really like an Atlanta Def Jam.
1,000%. Even like we had this conversation many years ago. I said, Gucci, you just have to accept that you are not well and fix it. Just accept it. I said, people take Tylenol every day. Just take your medication every day. You'll be fine. Just accept that you're sick, fix it, and you'll be okay. And absolutely, he had so many artists from back in the day, and because of this, you know, they re-signed with other people or whatever the situation is, and it pisses me off because none of them respects him. Or give him the credit like Gucci signed me. Gucci's the one that got me out the slum. Gucci's the one that changed my life. None of them talks about that. Not one of them.
Does that bother you? Because it's a lot of artists that are multi-platinum that are still selling records that you were the first person to give an opportunity to. We can name the list, but the list goes on and on.
Yep.
I feel like, you know, I had to hold myself accountable. I got locked up. I messed up the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that they don't have to pay me homage. I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's part of how I was raised and just who I am. I get fulfillment out of helping artists, you know what I'm saying? I was reaching out to them, trying to help them because I saw talent in them.
And not just Southern artists.
No, not just Southern artists. DJs, producers, whatever. That's just like who I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to open the door studio. I'm going to bring people in. I'm going to work with the up and coming. That's what I like to do. You get what I'm saying? If it didn't work out the way it did because I got locked up, I got to say, hey, I got myself locked up. You know, I messed that up, but since then I've been doing well. Since I got out, I've been on a, you know what I'm saying, been a whole different, everything been going good.
I always wondered, did any of those artists reach out when you were locked up and say, let me help?
No.
Any of those artists? Damn.
Let me say this though.
Keisha said nope.
Let me say this. It is still kind of like paying it forward because when I got out, all those artists did come back and do songs with me. You know what I'm saying?
But when you were down, did they help?
They did.
They don't acknowledge him. He doesn't care or feel that way, but from the outside looking in, they should acknowledge him, you know?
I feel like Gucci gets looked at as a hip hop pillar though. I feel like
I feel like they look
I feel like Gucci gets his just due as an iconic figure in hip hop and all the artists he put on.
No.
But
what would you like to see, Keisha? Like what?
I would like them, all of them, to acknowledge him, even if they win an award, acknowledge him because he gave you the stomping ground.
Mm-hmm. Most people don't know Nicki Minaj came out of that camp. French Montana came out of that
all
camp.
of
Most
them.
people don't know half those people. We know, but most people don't know that.
Migos, Thug.
Like most people don't.
Because they don't say it.
Mm-hmm. I look at Gucci, and if you really think about all the artists that he has touched and could have signed, he could have been bigger than any label out there. If you go through them, We can go from Thug to Waka to the Migos to the list goes on and on and on. Do you think?
Yeah, Waka was signed.
Yeah. Do you think if I was there, I could have helped him build that empire? Because he could have been really like an Atlanta Def Jam.
1,000%. Even like we had this conversation many years ago. I said, Gucci, you just have to accept that you are not well and fix it. Just accept it. I said, people take Tylenol every day. Just take your medication every day. You'll be fine. Just accept that you're sick, fix it, and you'll be okay. And absolutely, he had so many artists from back in the day, and because of this, you know, they re-signed with other people or whatever the situation is, and it pisses me off because none of them respects him. Or give him the credit like Gucci signed me. Gucci's the one that got me out the slum. Gucci's the one that changed my life. None of them talks about that. Not one of them.
Does that bother you? Because it's a lot of artists that are multi-platinum that are still selling records that you were the first person to give an opportunity to. We could name the list, but the list goes.
So what do y'all think about that? Okay. Now, most of what they're saying is true. He did put a lot of people on. He was also connected to Young Dolph. Rest in peace to him. It's crazy. But I mean, in the industry, people do sign or start out signing. It doesn't necessarily mean that they got to stay with you for life. I mean, if the deal just don't work for you anymore, then most people do go out and seek other deals that they feel work better for them in terms of where they're trying to go with their career. But in this situation here, they can pay homage to him when they get awards and things like that. We don't know what may have happened between Gucci Man and said people that he signed in terms of why they don't mention him or whatever the relationship is now. People grow up, people fall out, people have situations that happen with their friendships and their business relationships. But Keisha Kaur, y'all know that she's been holding Gucci down since he was locked up. She was able to flip his money. Y'all heard that whole story, how he gave her, I think it was $2 million. She flipped it into like maybe 5 or 10 million. So she is very smart and she's a businesswoman and she holds him down. She's been holding him down. But at the end of the day, I think that, whatever relationships that may have fallen apart, a lot of people did kind of jump ship when he did get locked up because they felt like a lot of stuff may not have been done for them in terms of the business sense while he was locked up. Okay. They did jump ship and go to other labels, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't show appreciation to him. Maybe they don't verbalize it, which they should. But then again, you can't tell a person how to praise another person. All right. But T.I. had a lot to say about how he felt about it. So let's get into it, child. Get ready for some big words because y'all know this nigga act like he ain't read no book in life except the damn dictionary. You're like, what school this nigga went to? Damn. All right, let's get into T.I. Says T.I. seemingly claps back at Gucci Man after the Breakfast Club interview. Let's go ahead and look at it. Shout out to Mad Chill TV. Let's go.
I ain't never finna let you paint my motherfucking face in a picture that it don't fit in. I ain't never finna do that. Never finna do that. So, whenever you get over it, whenever you come to a point where you actually do know what you want to gain out of it, something that doesn't just benefit you, something that doesn't just benefit your wife's company, something that doesn't just benefit you and your experience, something that can be passed down to the multitudes of people who walk in after you, who come from the same culture. Because it was something that made you go in that motherfucker in the first place. I don't even go in there. I don't even go in that motherfucker. You went in that motherfucker for a reason. You could have went anywhere else in the world. You could have went to Cheetah. You could have went to Magic. You could have went anywhere. You could have went anywhere in the motherfucking world. You chose to go there. Why? Why? Obviously because it was something. It's something there that made you feel like, okay, this is a level of affluence I want to be a part of. Well, if you want to be a part of it, I ain't never finna let you paint my motherfucking face in a picture that it don't fit in. I ain't never finna do that.
When he starts stuttering like that, that was funny, right? So a lot of people are seemingly thinking that T.I. was clapping back at Gucci Man from his interview there with the Breakfast Club. All right. So maybe his interview rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So far, T.I. is the only one that I see so far that have responded to said interview. You're right about that, Schoolboy. Thanks for putting that out there. Gucci Man does not look after his kids that he have with his other baby mamas because they've had to take him to court. He does have a child that I think has I think it's autistic or something like that. And the baby mama was saying that Gucci don't pay any money, nor does he claim that child. Okay. So, but when it comes to Keisha Kayor's kids, that's not even his. He helps take care of those kids and send money over there. And you guys know that he and Keisha Kayor have 2 kids together as well. So those kids get treated like royalty, honey. They out here blinged out. But his other kids that he have from his other baby mamas, he just gives zero fuck about them, which I don't like that. Because just because you're not with their mothers does not mean that your responsibility should not be taken on. So you should definitely shoot some money on up over there. If you got on Jordans, I keep saying it, I don't know what be wrong with these hood niggas out here. If you got on J's, your son should have on J's because you got the money to do it. Keisha, you and Keisha Kayor kids be dressed and blinged out. So there's no reason that your other kids should not be well taken care of as well. If daddy got on Jordans, baby need to have on some fucking Jordans. I mean, hell, that's how it go in my house. My husband wear J's. My son got the J's. He ain't walking around here in no fucking kids. And that's just on period. I cannot stand to see parents do that. And you be out here with every type of bling you can. Look at your ears. That's probably about 50K on your ears. But your kids walking around here looking jacked up. And that right there, miss, I don't like it. And Keisha K, or if you're any type of real woman, you would tell this nigga, since you handle his business, that he needs to also take care of his other kids, not just yours, the one that you bore by him, but or the kids that you didn't bear by him, because he's sending them money too. He needs to also take care of his responsibilities for his other kids. That's sitting back watching your kids reap the benefits of their daddy's labor. He got more cars than he can drive, but the nigga ain't paying no child support. That's a problem. That's a problem, okay? But yeah, why you mad of talking about some nobody don't give you no credit? Give some of that credit over to your kids. Swallow your pride. That's how I see that. Okay, I ain't got nothing for no deadbeat ass nigga. But I do like your music, but you do need to shoot some money over there to your baby mama for your kids. All right. Moving right along. So Chrisean is putting out a warning, honey. Chrisean Rock let the people know. Keep talking about her kid, honey. Keep talking about her little son. Little Chrisean Jr., and it's gonna be some problem around here. All right, so shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Chrisean Rock sends out a warning to people who keep talking about her son. All right, she kind of alludes to the fact that somebody's life gonna be taken. Now that could be seen as a terroristic threat right there, girl. So you might want to back up off that when you come out here talking about what somebody should not be saying about your son. If you don't want people talking about your son, keep him off the fucking internet, period. If you don't want nobody talking about your son, stop putting him on live videos. Stop riding around with him in that fucking stroller like he an infant when he is a whole 2-year-old and should be out here walking. Stop putting people in your business if you don't want people to talk about it. You are a celebrity. You're a public figure. When you put your private business in the public, then the public have a right to talk about it, okay? Let's go ahead and get into what was said. So she says here, and y'all guys can see here, this is her. Chrisean up top. She says, everyone that think that they can speak on my son always lose their life. Oh, really? Says, I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your personal clout gang. Okay. You gang with it. So again, this is Chrisean. She says, keep going. Let's count how long it lasts. This is Chrisean again. She says, I'm really protected from all evil, but you are evil. Okay. So this is Chrisean again. She says, first it was his daddy. Look at him. He been locked up for 2 years. All right. Talking about Blueface. She says, now our son was 6 to 7 months old baby when his dad lost his freedom. So you trying to say that Blueface didn't treat you like he should have, all right? And now he locked up and you saying that's his karma? Maybe. This is Chrisean again. She says, then it was my ex-boyfriend, Karan. Unfortunately, that person died. Well, word on the curb is you had something to do with it, allegedly. Moving right along. This is Chrisean again. She says, now, honestly, I'm starting to think that I don't have to do anything but warn y'all to stop speaking on my son like it won't take your life. Could that be a threat there, girl? Sounds like it is. Let's continue. This is Chrisean again. She says, y'all won't learn until it happens. So... girl, you cannot threaten the entire world. I mean, if you look through every single solitary comment on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I mean, everyone has an opinion of your parenting as well as your son and the fact that you're not being the best mother or being as attentive as a mother should be. So you can't fight the world. You can't threaten the world. I mean, you bad, but there's always going to be somebody, and I know you don't say badder, but yeah, somebody's going to always be a little bit more thugged out than you. You can threaten all you want. People are going to still have something to say about you and your child. And that's just on period. Okay. You cannot threaten and or unalive and or put hits out on everybody, sis, because, you know, at some point in time, your ass going to be locked back up. Okay. I thought you were saved. Was it last week? Oh yeah. Last week you were saved. This week you're not. But hopefully you find God again and stop threatening people because you are being a sucky, poor ass mother or excuse for a mother. I said it and I ain't even worried about it. I ain't seen who you want to send over here because we good. But Tara, y'all put in the comments what y'all think. We're going to get up off that. All right. So she sends out a message and letting y'all know, stop talking about my baby or it's up and stuck. All right. So I guess it's up and stuck. But let's go ahead and get on out of here. All right. For this messy poppy. And I hope you guys enjoyed the topics. Girl, y'all go ahead and please. I know y'all gonna sound off on that Tamar blasting Towanda with her thieving ass, and also Glendale with his country ass over there on Demon Time, trying to get some more nookie on the side. Let me know what y'all think about the Gucci Man versus T.I. situation and Chrisean'S death threats out here, child, warning folk about her child. Okay, put all that in the comments. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to my top flight mods for doing an awesome job. Truth TV Podcast, Tyra, KVR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion, Miss Rose Armstead. Y'all do an awesome job. Thank y'all. Also, thank you for being in the chat today. I see you, Schoolboy. Thanks for stopping by. Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi. Thank you so much. JCD Creation, Shay P, Queen Speaks TV, Shay Renee, Jonetta Speaks. If you're here, thanks for being here as well. All right. If there's any other content creators in the building, please let me know before we get out of here. Let me know. Somebody said and stank. I heard, yeah, they did say that Chrisean don't be washing, child. She smell like a whole fish house out here, girl. That's what the people say. I ain't saying Chrisean. All right, you can't beat my ass, so it don't matter. But yeah, the people did say you be out here funky, girl. You be musky like you picked a whole row of corn in 90-degree weather, girl. That's what they said. I ain't said. But y'all let me know. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for being here, and until the next video, I'll see you guys on the later one. Bye.
Hey.